Now, sometimes nature in a golf course can be overwhelming, especially if you're in the woods. Here, we're going to take a look at some of the nicest golf courses if you're in the woods, like the ones with waterfalls, maybe some nice backdrops, but more importantly, nature plays the biggest factor on this list of top golf.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. So let's start off at Niagara Falls, where we know that there's a waterfall there, but there's an interesting golf course on the Canadian side. And we'll be taking a look at Whirlpool Golf Club, considered a 4.3 out of 5 with 653 golf reviews to choose from. And the biggest takeaway? Well, it's got to be the waterfall and the scenic view of the waterfall from not too far. It's about $100 to play depending on the time of the day and the weekday. But the overall course stretches 7,019 yards from those back tees, built and designed by Stanley Tomlinson, a famous Canadian golf designer, in 1951. A rating of 73.1 and a slope of 126 makes it a very challenging golf course for all skill sets going out there and enjoying a wonderful golf experience with interesting views of the river. Now that's going to be a kind of a scenic golf course. The waterfall is not actually on the golf course. This list gets a little messy, but we're trying our best just to bring you some educational golf content here with the Professor. Swinging now into number 5 on this list, we'll be taking a look at the west coast of the United States and looking at Cannon Springs Twin Falls Golf Course. An amazing golf course with springs cutting right through it and a waterfall like none other not too far away. Shoshone Falls is just a short distance, and we're going to show it on a map in just a second, but this course, well, it packs a punch in regards to golf experiences. A rating of 4.6 and 237 golf reviews to choose from. This course located right there in Twin Falls, not too far from the highway, makes for a great opportunity for some public golf because you can play it for about $44. Now opened in 1963 with just 9 holes, you can enjoy a full 18-hole experience at a very popular destination. You can see right there it's also very close to I think the 6th largest waterfall in the country. That's going to now move us into 4 unique golf courses. They're affiliated at least with some sort of waterfall or nature with a waterfall. This list gets a little interesting as we move into number 1, and more importantly, it's just an independent list. If we see something and we got to zoom back in and take a look at, we're going to do that. And you can see right here, this is one of the more interesting golf designs. It's almost like the land's falling off. It's wondering, with a bad flood, could this course just disappear? Makes you want to go out there and play it almost immediately, and that's what we do on this video. This channel, we do golf reviews, but we try to fill it out with some educational formulated plans. Heading over to Cherokee Ridge Golf Country Club. This is a course with a waterfall that I played, and we were able to show you some of that footage of the golf review that we target. You can see the waterfall right here. It's nice because you don't really expect it. There's a lot of water throughout the golf course. Overall, the experience, these videos weren't as good as they are now. Trust me, they get a little bit better. Even the video that I'm doing right now in regards to this waterfall, rest assured, you take a look at the channel, the videos are going to get a little bit better. It's just all about improving, and anyone that's interested in trying to get into the YouTube game, one would call it, or hobby, I recommend just getting as much content as you can out there, just trying different things, and providing as much feedback. Everyone's thinking about it at the end of the day, so we got to put a little tag in there as we show our golf review. In the winter time of this course overall, this is definitely one of my favorite Alabama courses I ever played. Located in Union Grove, considered a 5.5, oh no, it's a 4.1 out of 5 with 63 golf reviews to choose from. Again, we make mistakes on this golf course, but we do move on very quickly. You wouldn't know that there's a waterfall on the course. It doesn't really advertise it that much. It's one of those things where you see it and you're like, wow, there's really a waterfall over there. It makes you wonder why you don't see more of these on courses, or maybe even building a course around a natural waterfall like we're seeing here. We're going to zoom on out as we take a look at number 3. We're headed over to Tennessee, where there's Ruby Falls, where you have Moccasin Bend Golf Course located there in Tennessee. You have an interesting golf course, but a more interesting waterfall not too far from it. You can see right off the bat, you can't see the waterfall from it, but the water that you're seeing on the golf course, I believe, does kind of fall into it for an interesting golf experience and conversation along the way, moving it into a 3.9 with 246 golf reviews to choose from. This 18-hole championship golf course gets a lot of play and some decent rates. It is public, so there's some opportunities for public play. This par 72 again. Unique spot there on the river. They decided to put a more link style course. We'll talk all about the history. Located in Chattanooga. We played some Chattanooga golf and it's special out there. This course, we don't know if it has the best rating in comparison to other ones. Built in 1966. It stretches along 6,469 yards. It's going to move us over to Hawaii, where you had the famous Olina Golf Club, a 4.5 with 824 golf reviews to choose from. Book a stay and play at this facility because it has all the amenities one would need to enjoy a golf experience, with waterfalls cutting through them, more of the man-made ones, so I want to be more transparent with this, but it's a top 75 resort golf course. It has green fees for about $185. You get some discounts depending on the time of the year. Overall, this golf experience could cost you about $250 midday. It stretches a total of 6,865 yards. Built by Ted Robinson Sr. in 1990. It does have a few waterfalls and water cutting through the golf course itself. It's now going to leave us with one more golf course here to take a look at on this interesting list of golf courses. Take a look at our other golf reviews, as we're going to leave them in the comment section down below. Take a look now as we head on over to Las Vegas for number 1 golf course, ironically, in the area where there's not too much water. This Cascata Golf Club. It's public, and you guys got to pay a lot of money to play it. It could even be considered a private golf course, depending on the time of the year. I knew I had some opportunities to play it when I was in Vegas. I should have played it. You just got to pay a bunch of money. It stretches a total of 7,134 yards. It does have the famous golf waterfall of 418 feet that drives through the golf course. This Reed Jones design is based off a Tuscany type feel to it. Again, you can play it from $200 to $400, and the name of the golf course, depending on how you convert it, translates to waterfall. And wow, an interesting golf decision here at number 1. Tell that the golf course centers around this waterfall that towers over the driving range here, and the stream that cuts through the course as a result. Could be a bad gamble, could be a great video. You'll be the decision here with the Professor, an independent golf channel focused on fun, affordable golf in your area. If you're not watching, go formulate a plan to play golf later today.